If you've been following our journey, then you know that we're traveling the world full-time recording sounds. Hong Kong immediately drew us in with the amazing and unique soundscapes found in every corner of the city. After our expedition in Hong Kong, we had everything booked for our next destination of Siem Reap, Cambodia. However, within 24 hours of our departure, we forfeited our airfare, our visas, and accommodation to leave Asia entirely. On January 23rd, news broke about a mysterious, contagious virus affecting Wuhan, China, and a mandatory quarantine of the city of nearly 11 million people was enforced. Within days of celebrating Chinese New Year in Hong Kong, the vibe of the city changed. Everyone began wearing masks, events were canceling, including all New Year's activities, local schools were extending their holiday for several weeks, and hand sanitizer was sold out. After a week of following the news carefully, our turning point of leaving happened actually when speaking to a pilot for a local airline. He had just attended a meeting and he was informed that 50% of their flights were canceled until March. It was then that we booked our flights to an island far, far away. This video is not only about our journey from Hong Kong, but it's also about our location-independent way of living, which has enabled us to make such swift decisions like leaving Asia in 24 hours. Just because we left quickly doesn't mean it was cheap. For booking last-minute one-way flights across the world for the two of us cost around $1,600. Our new accommodation is 5 times more than in Cambodia, and additional expenses like transportation and food aren't nearly as affordable. I think we're right here. Yeah.
Normally we would be actually right now in Siem Reap, Cambodia, but Libby and I, we decided to stop and cancel all our travel itinerary. We thought about going to Siem Reap and then after Siem Reap to Seoul, Busan, taking the ferry to Osaka. But because of the coronavirus, we decided to stop right now. And in the last 24 hours, we booked our flight. We have a new Airbnb.
After 2 meals, 1 snack, and 3 films later, we landed in Dubai with a short layover.
Bye, thank you. I still think this is a better option.
Yeah, we finally made it to Dubai. We had about a 9.5-hour flight coming from Hong Kong. It was a nice Airbus 380 with Emirates, no problems. And now we are ready to boarding our next flight, what is about 7 hours to Mauritius. And then we have another 45 minutes to the island.
Since we booked our flights in such short notice, we actually bought the last 2 seats on the flight, and we couldn't sit next to one another.
I tell you what, getting on this plane here in Mauritius to La Réunion, now I told you the island, was an experience, like crazy. So first off,
cabin crew, please be seated, take off.
I'll tell you the story in La Réunion.
"22 hours later, we arrive in a different world. No more Cantonese, no more masks, and no more fast public transportation. We waited over an hour for this bus to take us into town.
Okay, here I have my little Zoom F1. I don't use the lavalier right now. That was the T-bus that we just took from the airport here to Saint-Denis. Oh! Okay. So let's just walk to our Airbnb. Oh, great sound. And then maybe someday later I record the sounds here, but check out this beautiful Indian Ocean right there in front of us. It's just right there. And the sun is shining. We have about 88 Fahrenheit, or yeah, it's about 33 Celsius. And the wind, so nice. Okay.
On our way to our Airbnb, we can't help but notice that the streets are empty and that the shops are closed in the middle of the day.
And now you know how we got here. Here we are now in La Réunion, what is a beautiful island here in the Indian Ocean, very close to Mauritius, and the Seychelles is not far away. Madagascar is very close. It's I think a really great place to be, but I'm gonna talk more about everything after I have changed my clothes, took a shower, eat something. So I see you in a few seconds. So what does location independence mean? Libby and I, we're living this lifestyle almost 5 years, and it's a modern nomadic way of living. So that means that we make our living online and we can stay wherever we want within reason. So typically if we choose a place, we stay there between 1 and 5 months, just depending how the energy is and how much we like it or the visa regulations are. So we don't own any home, we don't have pets or anything that would fix us to a place. No, what we have is only this. You see, it's not much, it's just 2 suitcases and 2 backpacks. Everything that I just mentioned didn't come out of nowhere. And it started out as a hobby, and I have proof for you right here. And I have another hobby. I could say a hobby. It's like sound recording. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but capturing sound from all around the world, putting up on home pages, or you can sell it. I just give it for free on my brand new YouTube channel. Should I say how they're called?
You can tell them what it's called, yeah.
I said worldwide sound effects.
Even though I told him it should be worldly sounds.
Maybe I changed that. And traveling, sound recording is for us interconnected. Means we go traveling to places and that's where we record the sounds. And living this lifestyle means really living it from the moment you wake up until you go to bed. And that's what I wanted for myself. I always wanted to be a creator and making a positive impact on another person's life. And look around, 3D Sounds now is a library with thousands of recordings recorded all across the world from us. And it's so cool to know that there are people out there right now using these sounds. It's the best feeling in the world. And now you know what it means to us to be location independent. And we are so grateful for this. And let me just mention one thing, because it is not a one-way street. This is another thing about being present online. Without you, it wouldn't work. We wouldn't be here right now if you as a supporter or a subscriber on Facebook, on Instagram, on Bandcamp, the 3D Sounds website, without you, we wouldn't be here. And we always know that, and we remind ourselves every day. So thank you so much for being a supporter. Thank you so much for watching this video. And we hope everybody out there right now, currently, not only in Asia, stay safe. And we hope we see you very soon in the next video or also in the real world somewhere down the road. Thank you.